Hey Chief, this is Jeremy with Brindley Mountain Fire Apparatus in Alabama. Not in Alabama currently, in Ohio. I'm about to shoot a walk around video of this 07 E1 custom pumper. I'm sad to tell you that I drove all the way from the airport out to here, didn't have any issues, and then as soon as I got here, the bottom fell out and it's raining. So I'm gonna shoot the video inside the fire hall, which I just don't like as well because I don't think you can see the truck as well. But I just went back over the truck myself. I think I've got a pretty good sense of the cosmetic condition. I think the video will help a pretty good amount, and then I can talk to you on the phone and give you any other specifics. So here's the video, and hope this will be helpful to you as you consider this truck. So one of the things I was pleased with, the paint is really in pretty good shape with an exception. I'll show you that in a minute, but you can see my reflection in it. In other words, the paint is not faded. It doesn't really have any ghosting or anything from the old striping or lettering. The paint overall looks really good, except for some electrolysis, which I'll try to show you all of that. Here's just sort of the normal wear and tear stuff that there'll be a few little things like that, tears in the seat. I saw some gauges that are not working. There's your current mileage, if you can see that, just shy of 89,000. They are running this truck actively in service. We're outside of Columbus, Ohio. I wouldn't imagine that it's running a ton, but it'll keep getting a few more miles. I can't get this garage door to stay up, and I want it to stay up because I want the light, because that makes you be able to see the truck a little better. The interior looks decent. Needs some upholstery, but that's the cheapest thing. A little bit of upholstery work, but that's the cheapest thing. The floor isn't overly scuffed up. A lot of times these door panels are kind of beaten up pretty bad. Now you do have, hope you can see that, that's real normal where you get in and out of the truck. And here's one of those things that another little just cosmetic thing that if you buy it close to the asking price, we'd be fixing. But if not, I'd want you to notice, make sure you notice that that's there. Pump panel actually looks good. Most all the gauges, I think all the gauges are actually working. That's what you get with a rental vehicle. We probably have already replaced the ones that needed to be replaced, where normal used trucks that come in, we never get that. Here's the bad news. This truck has got quite a few areas of electrolysis. There's one. This is maybe the worst. Can you see all that bubbling right there? This is not rust. It's electrolysis. That's a chemical reaction where those two metals come together. Can you see that right there? This one's pretty bad. It is not a structural issue. It's just purely cosmetic, but it's ugly. It doesn't look good. Again, at the $290 or $199 at the asking price, we can fix this stuff, touch up. We probably won't reshoot the whole fire body, but our paint guy can come in and clean that stuff up. Now, if you don't mind that, it's not super obvious, especially when you get a little way away from the truck, but when you get up close to the truck, you can see it pretty clearly. So I'd want you to see all of that. Compartments look like the compartments of a 90,000 mile truck to me. They show some wear and tear, but they're not overly beat up. There's where they that Halligan tool apparently is riding around in there, beating it up a little bit. Tires look good. Well, there goes that garage door. I'm not gonna be able to keep it up. Tires look good, but it's street tread. Tires on the front, the tread looks good. These may be new. We may have put new ones on before we sent it up here. The undercarriage is kind of hard to see. Little bit of surface rust here and there, but those frame rails are really good in black, except for a little bit of surface rust on the bottom. That's not going to be anything that would be concerning. You can usually tell too if the rust is bad. You'll see a ton on the leaf springs. You can see the leaf springs just really have a little bit of surface rust. That's it. Again, just little hole in the diamond plate. That just doesn't look good. Those are the cosmetic things that I'd want you to see to know if you're getting the truck. Here's just some little, that just needs to be probably cleaned up and polished. Those are all things we can take care of if you want to buy the truck closer to the asking price. But if you want to buy it closer to the as-is price, I just want you to know those things are there. Same as on this side, good amount of wear and tear. The diamond plate doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look great. In my camera here, it looks a little nicer than it does in person. It's not that hard water, rusty color, but it is just sort of a little faded out. I want you to see just kind of grimy, used fire truck stuff. Again, a little bit of elbow grease will get that stuff cleaned up, but I mainly want you to see what it looks like now, so you don't have questions or doubt if you buy it without coming to see it. A little bit of paint needed touch up there, a little dirty, just needs to be cleaned out. That seat looks like the worst one. The rest of the interior actually looks pretty good. We need to replace that. These little armrests always get kind of chewed up. Oh, there's another little spot of electrolysis. Put my finger up there so you can get the sense of the size of it. So it's got a pretty good amount of that electrolysis on it. And I think that's it. Mechanically sound. We'll get you the mechanical report on it, but it's running in active service now. We went through it, tires, brakes, and all of that before we sent it up here. It's got a current pump test. So if that gives you a good impression or good understanding of the cosmetic condition, then you let me know if you want to move forward, and we'll talk about mechanical, and we'll talk about sight unseen or an inspection trip. Sure do appreciate the opportunity to try to help you with this truck. Thanks, Chief.